Hello and welcome back. So let's discuss the another method under the analysis of univariate data, that is measure of position or partition value. So in this what we are going to do is, as in the measure of central tendency we were talking about the central value or the average value of the data. So whatever the method we had studied, whether mean, median, mode, geometric mean, harmonic mean, everything was giving you the central value of that particular data. At the same time, here in the partition value or measure of position, what we are going to see is what is the position of that particular data. So to see that, we have a few methods that we are going to learn. The first method is what we call it as a median. Yes, you heard me right. First method is median, which you already studied under measure of central tendency. It also comes under measure of position because the median will give you the exact center value, which means the 50% of that particular value. Right? So the center of the data also, position. Similarly, the second we are going to study is something called as quartiles. Quartiles. Then third we will study something called as deciles, and the fourth one we study is something called as percentile. Now let's understand one by one what exactly it is. As the name suggests, median, it divides the data into two halves. Quartiles means 4, so it divides the equal data into 4 parts. That's the reason when we calculate the quartiles, what we do is the entire data we divide into 4 parts, 4 equal parts. So we call this as a Q1, this one Q2, and this one Q3. So first quartile, second quartile, and third quartile. Definitely this will be the 25% of the data, this will be the 50% of the data, this will be the 75% of the data. That's the reason when you talk about the quartiles, you will be having 3 quartiles, Q1, Q2, Q3. Q1 is also called as lower quartile, upper quartile this we call it as, and you can see this Q2 is nothing but exactly half of the data, which is equivalent to the median. So Q2 is also called as median. This is how you have to remember. Okay, so basically quartile, you have to understand, it divides all the data into 4 equal parts. Now, since it divides the data into 4 equal parts, whenever we solve the quartiles, we are going to divide with 4. Just remember now, as of now. Next, when I'm writing the formula, that time it will help you what exactly I'm trying to say. Right? I hope you are able to understand. So see, the entire data, when you give the 3 cuts, it's dividing into 4 equal parts. 1, 2, 3, 4. But how many times you have to solve? Only 3 times. Similarly, when we talk about deciles, it means divide the data into 10 equal parts, which means from D1 to D2, D3 up to D9. Right? If you give the 9 cut in this, the 10th will be automatically left. So we are going to find D1, D2, D3, D4, D5, D6, D7, D8, D9. So 9 values we can find. So they can ask you any of these value can be obtained. How do we obtain that? We will see later. So remember, decile, divide the data into 10 equal parts and divide with 10. Similarly, percentile means dividing the data into 100 equal parts. So what will happen? You will start from P1, of course percentile denoted with P, P2, and goes up to P99. So 99th percentile you will have, 75th percentile, 78th percentile you will have. So these are the 3 things that we are going to study. Right? So just remember these, whatever I have written here with the graph I have written, so that it will be very, very easy for you to understand what exactly I am trying to say. Right? So only 2 things you have to remember. First, if quartile divides with 4 equal parts, decile divides with 10 equal parts, percentile divides with 100 equal parts. Since it dividing with 100 equal parts, definitely you are going to divide with that number, but when you are finding, you will have 1 less than that. So you will have Q up to Q3, even though you have 4 here, Q1, Q2, Q3. Here you have 10, you will have up to T9. Here you will have 100, you will have up to T99, because the last part is automatically it's going to come. For example, if I want this marker to be half cut in two pieces, what you will do? You will cut only once, right? And automatically it will divide into two parts. Yes, similar way we are going to see this, right? So pause the video, make a note of it. Median we won't be discussing, but I just wrote here so that you should be aware that median is one of the measure of position as well, along with the measure of central tendency. But already we have discussed enough problem or all the formulas of measure median in the measure of central tendency. So we are not going to do that again because there's no point doing it actually. Next we will start with quartile, percentile and decile. So pause the video, make a note of it.